Okay, I think we're live, but there's nobody here but me and thee. So I'm gonna put some things aside and wait for people to come in. I don't think anybody knows I'm gonna do it today. I don't know what all this is about. Oh, hello, guys. Sam, good morning. And Dee, and my Bonnie girl. Hello. Getting a late start here today, guys. I've been kind of woozy this morning, and um, I almost canceled, which is not like me. But I think today I'm gonna sit and crochet and clean up my area here. Um, Sit and crochet and talk to you guys. Hey, Len, I did get your package. I haven't opened it yet because I haven't been able to sit down and work on it, and I don't want to open it because it's pretty darn full. But I don't want to open it and have it go everywhere and then not find all the pieces. So um, it's out on the kitchen table. And there's my favorite P. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Yeah, I did get it. I think it came Tuesday. My sister-in-law yesterday, excuse me, my sister-in-law came for crochet. We crochet and knit on Tuesdays. And I have to tell you, I've started that cardigan, and now um, I can't find the directions for it. But remember, I started it once before, and it came out way too big. So I reread the directions, and it says if it comes out too small, use a bigger hook. If it comes out too big, use a smaller hook. And then the next sentence says, and start over. So I had pulled it all out. I don't know, Sunday or Monday evening. I'd pulled it all out, and I wanted to get it back together before she got there so we would both be on row 7. I think that's where we stopped to measure. And um, I didn't I didn't get it. I didn't get it started. So I sat there and worked on it while she worked on something else. She's crocheting a baby blanket with baby bee sparkle. It's the cone. No, it's the cakes. Really pretty. They're baby colors, but they're not pastels. They're not your neon colors, but they're very bright individual colors. Very pretty. Mimi and Sujan. And there's my baby girl. I bought that baby book. Those patterns are hard. They're really not. They're really not hard. They're just different stitches than we normally do. And I'm really liking it. I finished, of course, now the pants are out in the other room because I took them out there to show my sister-in-law. I finished those pants. They came out so cute. Don Labella's here. And there's the thrifty crocheter, Rachel, my love. Oh, Bonnie, I can only imagine. And Loopy is here this morning or this afternoon. Thank you, Loopy, for stopping in. All right, let's go back. That's okay. Hello, Jeanette. Okay, Lynn, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Jackie Belcher. Hello, hello, Jackie. Nice to have you here today. And Ellen is here, and Jenny is here. Jenny's getting up and around and doing much better. I think we're going to go to lunch in a couple weeks. And there's Barbara. Hello, Barbara. I'm so glad you came in. And Demi, the naked snail, is here. Wow. You got a lot of great people here today. Jeanette, Suzanne wants to know, should we send the hats now or wait a few months? When would you like them? Do you have enough room in your place to store them? Do you want us to hold on to them until a certain time that you're going to take them and then send them to you? What's your preference, love? And Grandma LM just started her first stuffed animal project from Mabel, Bunny and Company. I don't know that one. I'm going to have to look it up, Grandma. But if you want to come Sunday at noon, we're going to do a monkey. We're going to do a monkey on for the month of all the rest of March and the beginning of April. So if you'd like to do a monkey with us, we'll see you Sunday. Marlene, how lovely to see you today. I'm so glad you took some time to stop in. Oh, Len, thank you so much. We're told in the book not to covet things of our neighbors, but I do covet your prayers, all of your prayers. They mean a lot and they work. Too windy today. I miss them too, Jenny. I miss our lunches. We don't have much wind today. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, so I would imagine tomorrow morning or afternoon we'll be getting some a bit of a wind, and then usually the wind brings the weather in. Good, Marlene. Yeah, I think a monkey's going to be fun. The good thing about, pardon me while I do this, I was told never to do this outside of my bedroom because it's a personal thing, but part of your toilette. But I have brittle fingernails, and so they keep splitting and breaking. And so I'm just going to sit here and file them while I chat with you guys. I hope that's okay. Tia, Tia, I still have stuff coming to you. Whoa, can you hear that? Wow, and then you get all that pumice or whatever it is. Got your yarn ready and you're ready to go. Did you do your arms? The arms are the same as the bunny, and somebody asked for a bunny pattern. And when I get off of here today, I will send the bunny pattern to you. I need more calcium. I've been taking all last week. I took all my pills regularly that I'm supposed to take. All my I've never been sick. I have seldom been sick in my lifetime, and I do not like going to the doctor except for wellness checks once or twice a year. I do not like taking medicine, and sometimes I can be real stubborn about it, which you wouldn't believe that in my nature, but it's true. Uh, KK, hello, hello. KK, I hope it's okay with you. Well, I know it is, but I hope it's okay with you that I send the hats that I have to Janice, to Jeanette, and then I'll get going on yours again. Morning, Barb, and Don Lavelle, and Granny, Grandma LM, and Mimi, and Sam. Me stubborn? No way. Oh, yeah, way. Yahweh, Yahweh. I do have to tell you this, Mac. I do have to tell you this may end early. I woke up this morning itching from head to toe, arms, legs, mostly arms, legs, hands, um, terrible, incessant. And I don't know what it is. I didn't change the sheets, so it's not like I have a different laundry detergent in my bed. I didn't eat anything different yesterday that I can remember. I didn't drink anything different yesterday that I can remember. I do sometimes, Bonnie. I just take my crocheting and I go sit out on the front porch of the home. There's a yellow cat out there that's we've named Bertram. I call him B Boy or Baby Boy, B Boy, and he stays around the house. He doesn't come in. I won't let him in. Andy doesn't want him in, and so he doesn't come in. But we feed him every day and we feed him every evening, and he will rub his face on my legs when I'm sitting out there. He will let me pick him up, but he doesn't like to be held. I mean, he'll sit there if you're holding him and petting him, he'll stay, but the minute you let go, he's down. But he's right back by your legs again. So I think he must have been a domesticated cat at one time. He has a clipped ear, so I know he's been neutered, but he's still kind of hesitant. And I have to tell you, right here in front of me are the things that I was looking for, that I couldn't find, and that I was looking over here for. That tells you the kind of day it's been. Okay. Anyway, I woke up itching, and so I rubbed on some anti-itch steroid kind of a thing on my arms and legs. But like I don't know, my thumbs itch, and the palms of my hands itch, and in between my fingers itch, and so Mr. Elmo gave me a Benadryl, which is acetaminophen nighttime with Benadryl to help you sleep. So I don't know how long I'll be, but we are what we are. And this morning I woke up and this eye was all matted shut. I couldn't open it. I'm not sure what that was all about either. I haven't eaten anything different. Suzanne, I always wash my hands when I come back inside from petting that cat. Always. While I'm out there with him, I do have a brush out there for him, and I brush him, and he loves that. He loves being brushed from his head. He loves underneath here, and he loves his tail, his back and his tail being brushed. And he'll just stand there with his back to me and his head down and let me brush that tail. I don't. He's a very strange, different kind of cat, but He's orange. He's so pretty, so pretty. He's gold and orange and cream and just so pretty. Lots and lots of fur. Progress. Pebbles. Len just sent me a bag of cranked out somebodies to put together. So I'm going to be working on those. There's Malini. Yeah, you guys are right. Well, I don't know, Loopy. I really don't know what it is. We did have coffee on the deck, out on the viewing stand last evening. What did we? Oh, I had made a Jig's dinner for St. Patrick's Day. Mr. Elmo is a chef. He went to culinary school and he does these really fancy, varied dinners, and they are absolutely wonderful. And sometimes it's hard to cook for just two. That's all there are here at the home right now. And um, so, since nobody else is here, sometimes I'll cook. And I'll cook crock pot meals because I can put it in, turn it on, put the lid on it, and crochet all day until it's done. And then I fix supper. Hey, Rebecca McCauley and Cherry, a Jaxie raid. My parts box got lost. Uh-oh. And Jacqueline Marley. Oh, Jaxie, thanks so much for sending your friends over. High sugar can make you itchy. You know what? That might be it. Sugar usually makes my bones ache, but I made scones yesterday, and we we together, which was really fun, made Devonshire cream. I'd never had Devonshire cream before, and it is so good. All you do is you take your magic bullet, or you can take your food processor or whatever machine you have that gloops things up, and you put in a half a brick of cream cheese and a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And you put it in that bullet and you press it down, it goes, and when you take the lid off, you've got Devonshire cream. And so we had fun yesterday afternoon. We had scones with Devonshire cream and jam, and then which is the way the Queen used to eat her scones, Devonshire cream and jam. And then we had the Devonshire way, where you put the jam on first, and they do that in Wales also. You put the jam on first, and then the Devonshire cream. Jacqueline, do you eat scones, and do you use jam and Devonshire cream, and which way do you do it? I would be interested to know. No, Cherry, not yet. Bonnie, I know. I'm still sending things from February. Yeah, too much sugar makes my bones hurt. With butter and jam. Okay. Oh, the Devonshire cream must be a British thing then, rather than an Irish thing. Debbie Graybert! Debbie Graybert's in the house. Hello, hello, Debbie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you come in. Scones with Devonshire cream, Barbara says. And there's Susan Burke. Oh my goodness, everybody's coming in. You guys are talking about scones, and I told you there's no good snacks here. Bonnie, I'm just going to have to make some up and send them to you. I love it that you guys come in because you know it's a safe place and you know you're welcome here. And that's what I want. I want a safe place where everyone is welcome. And Charlotte Brown came in again today. Welcome, Charlotte. I'm so glad. I forgot to tell you, sweetheart, take your shoes off on the mat outside the door and leave all your worries in the big red brute can. And don't bring any dumb stuff in. Bring you and your project and your bucket so that we can fill it up with God's love. And you can take it with you and give it to people scooper by scooper full in their buckets that are getting empty. But no crud comes in the cottage. It's not allowed. There's a sign on the door. Leave all your ugly stuff outside. And I think that's why it's so safe in here. It's because the only thing that's allowed in here are projects and people and love. And when you got that, you don't need anything else. Breezy. Now, this is the Breezy from out west, right? Idaho. And there's my friend Gabrielle. Gabrielle, have you seen the new Victoria Beata about Mouse not having a place? It's very lovely, and it tells us that we all have a place. We just have to keep looking until we find it. And I have found mine. Yes, you have entered a drama-free space. None of that's allowed here. Michael! Breezy, I'm not my best today. I'm doing well, but I'm not my best today. And Gabriella says, hello, everyone in the cottage. If you don't know her, you need to go over to Yarn Inspired and stroll through the gardens or just go to that channel. And then the rest of them are there. So, Garden of Scrolls. I want to let everyone know that what Michael sent to me yesterday. I really want you all to be jealous. Okay, hit us with it, Bonnie. Hello, Michael, love. No, no, not yet. Not yet, Cherry. In fact, I just looked at it yesterday and thought, oh, got to get that out. Michael sang to you happy birthday. Ah, I am jealous. That's what a treat. That is special. Thank you, Michael. Bonnie's one of my favorite people, so thank you, Michael. Michael's one of my favorite people. Oh, heck, you guys are all my favorites. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm jealous. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, I'm working on my woven fence blanket, Boggy Creek style, and I put in the 4th week's color, and now I'm working on the my main color. Working on the main color. I gotta cut this off. It is. That is precious. And you sang to Ivy. I didn't know it was Ivy's birthday either. You know, Michael, I don't always keep up with happenings. I don't always get back on and watch other people's lives. I ran out of energy. But that is special that you do that. Michael, you are a special person. You are a one of a kind. Um, what you do, what you, what your passion is special. Um, who you are in your heart is special, and you are truly one of a kind. You are a horse of a different color, and the things that you do are fabulous. And when you reach out, because you have a channel and you have a good channel and you have a lot of people on your channel, and you built up that channel with care and concern and expertise and creativity and a genuine compassion for other people. And people tend to put podcasters like that up on a pedestal, and they forget that the people on YouTube that have the channels, content creators, I guess, are just real people. We're just real people, but they tend to idolize them. And I think to the point sometimes they're disappointed when they find out they're just real people. But for you to take the time to sing to Bonnie and Ivy, I think that shows them that you're a real person. You're not someone to bow down to. You're a real person with a real heart, and that makes, well, I love you. You know that I do, Michael. But that makes you special to other people also. One of the best bosses I ever had came in one day and said, "I'm going to be working back in this back corner this morning." And I said, "That's the bathroom." And she said, "Yeah, it's plugged up, and I've got to get it going again because we have employees and customers." And I thought right then, that is a good boss to work for. If she's willing to go back to that bathroom and that mess, that situation, and fix it, she'll never ask me to do something that she's not willing to do first. So whatever she asks me to do, I will be willing to do it. She was a good boss. And you showed yesterday and the day before, whenever, that you are a good person because you're willing to do things for people. Just common everyday things. No superhero, just just Michael. And I love you for that. Okay, I'm done. Just another stitch. Hello, hello. And Nessa's here. You're currently working. I'm glad you're working, but I'm glad you took a minute to stop in and say hello, Nessa. Ellie, you might want to watch a certain video that I put out last week. Hmm. Yeah, we do have a lot of really good people here. Regina Provenzano, I have something to send to you, my love. Michael, if you weren't such a wonderful person, I wouldn't say doodly squat about you, okay? So just, you know that I love you. Take it as it is. Tuck it away and pull it out on a down day. Write it on a card and stick it in your sweater pocket so when you have a low day you can take it out and read something positive. Works for me. Paula Mulford's here. Working on monkey legs. Oh, good for you, Regina. Heidi's here. Needs to wash dishes. You know what? I started out in the kitchen and I had made scones yesterday and I hadn't properly cleaned up after myself. And, Mr. Elmo scolded me because I I'd taken the bowl that I'd mixed the dough in and I hadn't put it in the sink with water. So he reminded me that I needed to do that. So I was out there busying doing something, and all of a sudden I got kind of woozy and I wasn't breathing well. So my back was hurting me so bad. I thought of you, Bonnie, but I had to go sit down, and that's the first time I have seen a weakness in myself in a long time, and I don't like it. But then I had to remind myself that I did tell God, I am your handmaid, and you do with me as you will. And whatever you give to me, I know it will turn out for my good. So I grabbed my book and I went in the common room and propped up a couple pillows to lay against and put another one under my knees. And I just kind of sat there on the little couch and read for a while. I went to the library. They called me and told me that I had the book The Mirror, which is the second book of the trilogy by Nora Roberts. The Inheritance is the first book. The Mirror is the second book. And when I finished the first book, I know I've told you, but maybe some of you in here didn't. Um, oh, Bonnie, I love you. Um, Maybe you didn't hear it the day I talked about it, but at the end of the first book, this young girl had inherited a mansion, castle, and she finds out that it's haunted. And so she's learning how to deal with the ghosts and everything. And there is a magic mirror in it. And she finds out she has a cousin there, which she never knew about. And in the end of the first book, she and her cousin hold hands and they walk into the magic mirror, into another realm. And that's the end of the book. And I'm like, what? No, you can't. You can't leave me. I don't like cliffhangers. And there wasn't even another blurb in the back of the book that says she came out all right. You don't know. So I went to the library to see if I could find the book. Well, it's not on the shelf. It Popular books are never on the shelf. So I went to the librarian and I said, I need I I have been looking for the book The Mirror. It's the second book in the trilogy by Nora Roberts, and there are none on the shelves. Can I put my name on the list for when one comes back? And she says, "Oh, sure." So she gets the computer because they don't do anything on paper anymore. She gets her computer and she types it all in there, and she says, "Okay, your name's on the list. You're number 11." And I'm like, 11? I have to wait till number 11. But then last week they called or they sent me a text and said the book was in. So I stopped in Monday, I think, and picked it up. And I'm already on page 200. So I said, while I'm here at the library, I would like to put my name on the list for the third and last book in the trilogy. I said, because when I put my name down for the second book, I was number 11. And I said, I don't want to wait that long. I want it higher on the list. She said, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's not written yet. The third book won't be out until November. And I said, what? They can't do that to us readers, to leave us hanging for months like that. She just about fell off her stool laughing. You know how wacko I can be sometimes. Gee whiz. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, wow, I'm going to have to read this one page a day and savor it. But there again, I can't keep the book out that long because I'm sure there's other people that are waiting for it. No, Eleni, it won't be published until November. So I'm sure she's writing it now, but I don't know. It's really going to be a test of my patience. Do you guys know that you can take ibuprofen and 4 hours later take acetaminophen and then take ibuprofen and then take acetaminophen, and because they are two different chemicals and they react two different ways. So and by taking every other dose, the other med, it gets to your whole body better than just taking 2 aspirin every 4 hours. Yeah, Sally, I read it really slowly, but then who am I hurting on the other end? I waited till number 11 before I could get the book. All right, I'm going to work on this and try and keep up with the chat because I need something to do with my hands. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and itch. And I don't think it's the yarn because I've used all of this yarn before. I finished the pink blanket and I've started the next row on the yellow blanket. Well, I did a couple light yellow rows and now it's gone to dark yellow. This is really turning out pretty. And I decided to make a baby bunny. So I got a foot done and I got an arm done. And then I thought, you know what, these might be too big. So I have some yarn that's called Yarntopia. It's 312 yards. It's in the pearl color, and it was from Hobby Lobby, $5 a skein, and I got it for $1.24 when they had their 75% off sale a couple years ago. And this is a 2 weight. They say it's a 2 weight. I think it's a number 3, but they say it's a 2 weight. You can see the difference in the weight. This is the number 3, and this is I just had that. Wendy. Wendy, the yarn from and I put it in this basket, darn it. And now I don't know where it is, and it didn't come out with this one, so I folded it in half and put it in the basket. I'm not going crazy, you guys. I am not going crazy. Well, anyway, this is Wendy Supreme DK. They say it is a DK weight. Wendy Wools, Yorkshire. It's blush. This one is blush. The other is gray. And I bought a lot of that because I was going to do the Jewels of the Nile blanket with Ophelia, the yarn. I was going to do that, but anyway, that's what this yarn is the Wendy. It's very, very soft and very, very nice. And that's the foot that I made. And then with the Yarntopia, this is the foot. So you can see the size difference. both 20 rounds. So I think I'm going to do this one with the yellow baby blanket and send this bunny with the yellow baby blanket. Okay. Marshallese here. That's not good, Bonnie. Yeah, I do have the Stylecraft also. I've gotten several blanket kits from her. Dirk and Dirk is her husband. I can't think of her name, but Ophelia talks. Ophelia's their cat, I believe. GABA. What I don't know what GABA is. Pebbles, are you collecting squares? The, the weirdest thing happened the other day, guys. I got a package with 2 squares in it and a stitch marker from somebody that I don't know. And all I can figure is that it was a very late Christmas exchange with Dana and Carrie the Yarny Elephant and Little Carrie and whoever that group was that was doing the exchange, the square exchange. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Marsha Lee. The tumors are not responding to the chemotherapy. Okay, okay, Kayla. If that mixture did not work for you, surely they know now which ones didn't work, which ones didn't help, and they can refigure another mixture for you. Some bunnies are addictive. I think it's because they have their own personalities, and and you just want to make another one to see who it is. But what's her name? Oh gosh, it's just a short little name and it's pretty. Oh, one of you guys will know it and come up with it, I'm sure. And now I've lost my hook and it's probably on the floor. And that's right, God's plan is the perfect one. Bonnie, I showed you the picture, right, of the chicken that Eileen did, my sister Eileen did with her scrap yarn and tying the knots and then leaving the tails on the outside so it looks like chicken feathers. It's gorgeous. And the bunnies multiply. Anya, thank you. Thank you. Anya is her name. Such a pretty name. Homie, homie, hugs to you, Pebbles. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Um, Jackie, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap. But I will see you on Friday for a sit and knit. And I love you all, and I will keep you all in my prayers if I can stay awake long enough to pray before I go to sleep. I apologize for today, but we all have good days and bad days, and today is not my best. So I will be up and running by Friday, God willing, and the creek don't rise. I think I told you that the creek that don't rise has nothing to do with water in the streams. The creeks are the Creek Indians. And if they aren't staging an uprising, I'll be back. So the Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll be back Friday. I love you all. I love you all. And I will see you then. Bye, guys. I love you with all my heart.